Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Corinne here, and for today's side hustle video, I want to talk about one that literally works while you sleep. So you can actually earn passive income just selling your internet data. And it's crazy. You can use your unused bandwidth to start making money right now. Now, some of you may already be aware of this side hustle, but I do just want to say up front that if you do decide to pursue a side hustle like this, then it's not without some warnings and considerations to take in place. And I'm going to be talking about those at the end of the video, so make sure you stay through then. But anyways, let's get into it. Let me just quickly break down how exactly it works. So your internet plan is going to give you a set amount of bandwidth, but most of the time you don't use all of it. And so companies essentially figure this out, and now they're willing to pay you to use that spare bandwidth. So they'll rent it to researchers, VPN services, and businesses who want to browse anonymously and test websites globally. In a nutshell, you download an app, have it running in the background of your devices, and collect passive income while your unused internet bandwidth gets put to work. Now, there's actually quite a few apps that allow you to sell your unused data, but I'm going to give you 8 legit apps that you can sign up with today and start earning. Now, the first one up is Honeygain, and honestly, it's probably the most popular option. So you install it on your phone, laptop, or computer, and you'll actually earn $1 per gigabyte shared of internet data. And it pays you in credits, which you can cash out at $20 through PayPal. But it can also pay you in crypto via Jump Token, which is convertible to fiat currency or Bitcoin for my crypto nerds out there. And the great thing about it is you get a $2 sign up bonus just by signing up, so already a little bit of cash in your pocket. They'll essentially pay you more for sharing your data for higher bandwidth traffic. So that's like video streaming or social media. But keep in mind, it can slow down your internet connection. Now, the next one we have to get into is Pawns.app. Now, with Pawns.app, it pays you 20 cents per gigabyte of data. And if you let it run for additional hours, you can earn additional 20 cents per gigabyte of data that you share. Now, depending on your speed and location, you can look forward to making around $5 to even $140 in monthly earnings. So it does vary quite a bit based on your location. But besides monetizing your unused bandwidth, you can also take surveys, complete tasks, play games to earn some additional side income. Now, something to keep in mind is you can only have Pawns.app on one device per network. So you couldn't have it on like your phone and your computer and your tablet. And you can cash out at just $5 through PayPal, crypto, or gift cards. The next one up that we have to talk about is called Packetstream. So unlike some other apps that work on mobile devices, Packetstream is actually only compatible with Mac, Windows, and Linux. And after installing the app, you can run it to share internet data. Now, it pays you about 10 cents per gigabyte of shared bandwidth, and you can earn up to around $15 a month. So it's on the lower end, but it's still passive income. And the only cash out method they actually have for this is PayPal. Now, the fourth app we have to talk about is called MobileXpression. Now, this one is not exactly about selling unused internet bandwidth. It actually pays you for sharing data about how you browse the web. And you can install it on your phone and earn weekly credits that you can redeem for Amazon gift cards. And according to the site, if you let it run consistently, you should be able to cash out a $5 Amazon gift card each week. So it's not big money, but again, you're really not doing a ton of work either. Now, the next app up is Nielsen Computer and Mobile Panel, and this company's been around for decades. You just install the app on your computer and smartphone, and you let it run. And you earn points as you share data with Nielsen about how you browse the web. And how much you make actually is going to depend on if you're using your phone or computer. So on the mobile panel, you earn $60 per year worth of points that you can redeem for free gift cards and merchandise. But on the computer panel, it actually pays you with like sweepstakes entries and some cash prizes as well. The next app up, and one of my favorites, is called Repocket. This is another app you can download on mobile and desktop to sell your bandwidth. And you're essentially selling it to allow individuals to do things like competitor research, monitoring stock prices, searching Google. And the great thing is you get a $3 sign-on bonus. And so it pays you 20 cents per gigabyte based on your location. However, it does allow you to earn on 2 connected devices. You can withdraw your cash via PayPal, cryptocurrency, gift cards, and more. And most people report earning about $20 a month if you run the app daily on 2 devices. Now, the best way to earn on Repocket is actually through referrals. So you get $5 when you refer a friend and they do their first payout. And then you get a 10% commission on their lifetime earnings after that, which is a great way to earn additional money. Now, the 7th one up, and definitely one of the more popular ones, is EarnApp. EarnApp is similar to others where you can download on mobile or desktop and get paid to share your bandwidth. But something interesting about this one is you can also download it on Roku devices, which I thought was cool. Now, how much you actually get paid per gigabyte is going to vary based on your location, but it pays up to 36 cents per gigabyte in the US. And most people earn about $10 to $20 a month. But there's actually many ways to earn outside of just sharing your data. So you can play games, take surveys, sign up for offers. And this one also has a really low cash out threshold of just $2.50 and a pretty good referral program as well that you should check out. Now, the eighth and final app that you can sign up with to make passive income just by selling your unused bandwidth is Mysterium Network. This is another crypto-powered option, and you essentially act as like a decentralized VPN. And instead of dollars, the platform actually pays you in a cryptocurrency called Mysterium. So part of the setup process involves you actually activating a crypto wallet, which you'll be eligible to transfer your tokens to once you earn 5 Mysterium. Now, because it's crypto, it's kind of hard to say exactly how much you're going to make because the price of the crypto is going to change day over day. But most people report earning about $25 to $30 a month on average. If this is a side hustle you're looking to check out, I want to give you some quick tips and also some quick considerations. When it comes to tips, this definitely works best if you have stable, unlimited internet connection, no doubt. And you also make more when you're in high demand areas. So think, Europe, the US, Canada. So if you're in other locations, you may not earn as much. And also something to consider is this is not going to make you thousands of dollars a month or even a year. You're usually going to make between like $10 and $30 a month. But if you sign up with enough of these platforms, then it definitely starts to add up. Now, I want to make sure I mention this because the last thing I want is for you to be like, Corinne, you told me to do the side hustle and now, I have this situation going on. So I just want to make it incredibly clear that selling your bandwidth is not without some risks. And although all of the apps that I mentioned are legit apps, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily all risk-free. So let's get into some of the things that you need to be aware of. So first, security. When you share your internet, you're allowing strangers to use your IP address. So you could potentially open up your network to malware or unauthorized activity, especially if you don't have strong security settings. Another thing to consider is just some like legal and ethical concerns. So if somebody uses your IP to do something illegal, let's say like piracy or hacking, then you could potentially be the ones the authorities come knocking on because it is your IP being tracked after all. The third one that I think is going to resonate with everybody is it can affect your internet speed. So some users notice their internet slowing down when bandwidth is being used, especially during peak hours. And that can be a pain if you're streaming or gaming or working from home. So definitely something that you want to consider. A fourth thing that you need to be aware of is your internet provider may not actually allow you to do this side hustle. So a lot of ISPs don't allow bandwidth sharing in their terms of service. So you want to make sure you're not going to get penalized, fined, or even have your service cut off by doing any of these. So just check with your provider first. With all that being said, selling your internet data is one of the easiest ways to earn passive income. All you have to do is just download the app and then go about your life. So if you are looking to get started with this side hustle, I recommend Honeygain, EarnApp, and Pawns.app just to get started. But you'd, of course, stack all these apps also if you want to maximize your income. Now, let me know below if this is something that you've done in the past. Also, I have a full blog post on all of these apps as well. Feel free to check those out. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.